Julie, wonderful job. Thank you so much. And welcome everybody. And Justin, thank you too for being the most wonderful tech support we could ever wish for. So that's what makes this class a great class. We have kind of like all the ingredients going. And so we're going to give you a chance at the end to talk a little bit and chat amongst ourselves and ask some questions and kind of clear up any questions that we might have. We're going into a new year. So today's class is a stretch, strength, and balance class. So I've modified it a little bit, some of the exercises that I'm doing, because I brought in some of the classes I normally do for the bone strengthening on Wednesday that will probably work for you, because we're going to be using some weights, and weights would be optional. You don't have to use weights at all. So don't think you have to use a weight if you don't want to use a weight. And weights can be anything from a bottle of water to an actual little hand weight. Or just I'm going to lead you basically in doing isometrics with that, but I might put a weight in my hand just to demonstrate. But in the meantime, we're going to start with 3 heart opening breaths. And again, you can do this class standing or sitting, make it work for you. So palms in front of the abdomen and inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Oh, it feels good. And exhale. Did you feel your legs when you stretch? Again, inhale, stretch through the whole body. Feel your thighs, maybe your calves. I can feel it all. And exhale. Let's do it another time. Again, inhale and stretch it out. Oh, it feels good. And exhale. Stretching should always feel good. Now with our feet hip width apart, just throw your arms around from side to side. And when you get to a side, bend the knee a little bit so it kind of lets you sink down into a hip. This is hip opening exercise as we do this. And we're getting a gentle twist in the spine. So the whole idea in all my classes is to improve your overall circulation, to help improve your balance and your strength. And even my Tai Chi Qigong class, so we do the same thing. It's all about improving balance and strength. And you know, it's such a weird class that we do on Thursday by the name of Qigong, but Qigong is a mind-body class. It's designed to bring the mind into the body, but this one is too. Everything I do is mind-body. So you're not, based on the fact that your mind and your body are here to serve you, that real you, that spirit within you. Your spirit is the boss. And when we get your mind and your body in line with that spirit, we got it all going. And all we have to do is relax and connect with the moment. Now let's do the same up and down motion, but bring the arms up to shoulder height. So the inside palm goes face down, the outside palm goes face up, which is stretching and reaching. It feels so good. I like being here and I love doing this. Now let's widen the step a little bit and reach up high, because exercise just makes me feel good. It always has. Stretch and reach up. And reach up. Yeah. And when I don't do exercise, I feel like a lump of coal. Now let's just bounce the knees and relax the shoulders. Yeah, there's times where I just don't do anything for a few days and I'm not at my best. But after I exercise, I feel great. So now as you're bouncing the knees, I want you to just shake the palms. And this helps, this vibration that we bring into the body helps open up the energy centers. So Julie, I can see you pretty good. You're in speaker view. Yeah. Can you see me okay? Yeah, okay. All right. Justin, what's on your screen? Now let's wiggle the hips, wiggle the hips, wiggle the hips. Julie, it's nice to see you doing the class with me. Now wiggle the shoulders, and bobble the head. So we're all shook up. We got it all going. Just let yourself get really loose and relaxed. Just enjoy getting into a rhythm with your body. Just kind of let it go wherever it wants to go. Don't think too much. Just let yourself flow. So you're just kind of shaking everything around. Now just stop and feel the tingling in your fingers, your palms, your wrists, your forearms. And that's as simple as bringing your mind into the body, and that's all there is to it. Now with their feet about hip width apart, take your left hand, wrap it around the waist, bring your right hand up and put your hip out and just feel a nice little stretch all the way down into the hip. Keep that elbow straight because you want the weight of the arm to pull on the side. Now we're going to add the breath. This is static stretching. We breathe into the stretch. So when we inhale, we reach up a little bit more and exhale, hold it right where you've achieved. Again, through the nose, we inhale, always inhale through the nose and exhale, hold it right there. Again, inhale just a little bit more. Now, when we exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly come out of this. Shake the arms, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Let's do the other side the same way. Okay, nice straight elbow, put the hip out, the arm falls over the head, and we're feeling all the way down to the hip. And the elbow's nice and straight, yeah. Now let's add the breath. Through the nose, we inhale, lift up a little bit more, and exhale, hold it right there. Again, inhale just a tiny little bit more, and exhale, hold it. Again, inhale just a little bit more, and exhale, slowly, slowly coming out of this. Shake the arms, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now let's do both hands at the same time. We're going to stretch the abdomen. Elbows have to be straight and you have to kind of lift up. So you have a stretch all the way down to the waist. Yeah. Now let's add the breath. Through the nose, we inhale, lift up and stretch a little bit, and exhale, hold it there. Again, inhale just a little bit more, and exhale, hold it. One more time. Inhale just a little bit more, and exhale, slowly lower the palms down. Shake the arms, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now let's drop the right ear to the right shoulder, extend the left hand. And if we want a little bit of pressure more, we could take the right hand and just put a little weight on the head. And let's just bend the knees a little bit. So we'll go up and down as we breathe. So inhale, we expand, straighten the knees, and then exhale, we bend the knees and sink into that stretch for the side of the neck. Again, through the nose, we're inhaling and exhaling, just bend the knees and just relax into that stretch. Again, inhale. And exhale. Oh, that feels so good. Now, when we inhale, slowly come out of this and exhale, relax, and just kind of bobble the head a little bit. Now, let's do the other side the same way. So left ear, left shoulder. We'll intensify it by extending our right arm, pulling on the neck. Take the left hand and wrap around the head, and then bend the knees and sink into this. Now, when you inhale, straighten the knees. And when you exhale, bend the knees and just relax into this, stretch the neck. Again, inhale and exhale. Yeah, that feels good. Again, inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees. Now when you inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, relax, and just kind of bobble the head a little bit. Now let's do some shoulder shrugs. Start with the right shoulder, then the left. We'll do a set of 6, and then we'll do both at the same time. Start with the right side. We inhale, bring it up to the ear. 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Now we do the left side. Through the nose, we inhale and exhale. Let's do 5 more times each side. So it's inhale and exhale. Other side, inhale, give it a good stretch, and exhale. 4 more. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale. Other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. 3 to go. Through the nose, we're inhaling and exhale. Can you feel your waist? Inhale all the way down to the hip, and then exhale. 2 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Other side. Inhale, we're stretching, and then exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Now let's do both at the same time. We inhale up to the ears, and then exhale, relax, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the knees and stretch, and then exhale, bend the knees. 4 more. Inhale, straighten the knees and stretch, and then exhale. 3 more. Inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale. Last 2. Inhale, straighten the knees and up. And then exhale, come on down. 1 more time. Inhale, give it a good squeeze, and then exhale, bend the knees. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale, relax, and just shake the arms out, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. All right, now let's work on the legs a little bit. So we're going to do it by like a mild rotation of the waist. We're going to come down to our right side, move the torso across the body, come up. And then you're going to feel it in your right and your left hip as we come up and down. But it'll be a dynamic stretch for the back of the leg. So we inhale up. Now exhale, hinge at the hip as you come down the right side. And then just move your body across the center line, the midline. And then inhale up. Now when you exhale down, feel it in your left hip. And you move it around. You're stretching through the back of the legs. When you come up, you feel it in your right hip. Let's go one more time and around, then we'll reverse as we exhale, feeling in your left hip, stretching through the back of the legs. We come up and we feel it in our right hip. Now hold it here. We're going to reverse. Now exhale. Let's go down the other way. With the head up, just hinging at the hip. We're not curving the back, stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. Let's go 2 more times around as we exhale on the downstroke, stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. Yeah. And exhale 1 more time around. Oh, there's the right hip. Stretching through the back of the legs, and here comes the left hip as we're coming up. Hold it here and exhale. Kick the legs out, just relax and shake the arms out and shimmy the shoulders, bobble the head. All right, now we're going to do both legs at the same time. So bring your feet a little bit closer together, maybe a little bit less than hip width apart if you're comfortable doing that. We're going to do a forward bend. So lock those knees as we inhale, reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up, stretching through the abdomen. When you exhale, reach out to the side and then drop the palms down and let the arms relax and just hold it here. So now when you inhale, you feel the body expand. When you exhale, just relax into that stretch for the back of the legs. Again, through the nose, we're inhaling and exhaling, hinging at the hip. We're not curving the back, keep the back straight. One more time, inhale and exhale, coming down even further for that stretch of the back of the legs. Now, when we inhale, slowly bring it up and exhale, relax and kick the legs out a little bit. Now, just 1 second, I just got to check my view here. Make sure I'm on speaker view. I am. Okay. All right. Now, 1 leg at a time, step forward with your right foot, put your hands on the hips. Let's inhale up. Now when we exhale, with the shoulders back, we just hinge at the hip and come down. Don't curve the back, just pull at the back of the leg and stop where you don't go any further. And just hold it there for a minute and just let your body get used to the challenge of the balance it is to do this. And now we're going to stretch the back of the leg. So through the nose, we inhale and exhale. And when you exhale, just notice how much further you come down and that deeper stretch in the back of the leg. Again, through the nose, we're inhaling, big long inhale, and exhale. Just relax a little bit more deeply for that stretch in the back of the leg. Again, inhale and exhale. Yes, feel the back of the leg stretch even more deeply. Now, when we come up, we're inhaling and exhale. Now kick the legs out and just rejuvenate the body. Now let's do the other side, same way. All right, so step forward, lock the knee, then inhale up and exhale. We're hinging at the hip and keeping the back straight. And we don't come down any further. We just hold it right here. And then just get used to the balance challenge. And let the leg get used to it. Now we add the breath. Through the nose, we're inhaling. And exhaling, just relax a little bit more into that stretch for the back of the leg. It's a good stretch. Again, inhale and exhale. Oh, this feels so good. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. What a delightful stretch this is. Now, when you inhale, slowly come up and exhale, relax. So it should always feel nice and delightful for you. You should be enjoying this at every step of the way. Now, I want to take us into a couple more things. So this next part, I just want to add some weights if you want. Weights are optional. What we're going to do is an overhead press like this, and you can have a water bottle. You don't have to use weight. Just make a really tight fist. I'm going to put a weight in my hand just to demonstrate, but you don't have to use the weight if you don't want to. You always want to make these work for you. So now the knees are soft, and when you inhale, bring the wrist up to the shoulder height, and then exhale, settle in with the knees bent. Now we take an inhale. Now when we exhale, push up and touch your fists together, and then inhale, come down. Then exhale, push up, and inhale, that's 2. Exhale, push up, and inhale, makes 3. Exhale, push up, and inhale, bend the knees for 4. Exhale, straighten the knees, and inhale, that's 5. Exhale, push up, and inhale, make 6. Exhale, push up, and inhale. 3 more. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, stretch and inhale, come down. Exhale, this is the last one, and inhale, come down. Now, then when you inhale, I want you to straighten the knees. Exhale, lower your fists down. If you're holding weight, just put them off to the side. And then just come back to the center and just shake the palms up, shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Now, I want to stop here right now, just to allow you to take a sip of water, and then we'll continue. Just 8 seconds for a sip of water. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now this next one is a bent over row. So weights are optional, and you don't have to use it. Just make it work for you. But what you're going to do is have your feet about hip width apart, and you're going to bend the knees a little bit, and then just bend over and pull the weights up to our chest as we exhale. So I want you to inhale, lower the weights, and then exhale, pull them up. Inhale and exhale, keep the back straight. Inhale and exhale, pull up. Then inhale, come down. Exhale, pull up and inhale. That's 4. Exhale, pull up and inhale. 5 more. Exhale, pull up and inhale. That's 6. Exhale, pull up. Then inhale. That's 3 more. Squeeze those fists and then come down. Squeeze the fist and inhale. 1 more. Exhale, pull up and inhale, no more. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and then exhale, relax. Shake your hands out or put the weights down and then shake your hands. If you're using weights, again, if weights are optional, and just move the whole body around and loosen it up. Now let's do 3 heart opening breaths. Palms in front of the abdomen, and inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Yeah, and exhale. I want you to stretch all the way through the legs. So inhale, feel the thighs, the calves, and exhale as we open our chest and stretch the abdomen again. Inhale, stretch through the whole body. Yeah, and exhale. All right, now this next one is going to be what they call a hammer curl. All we're going to do is make a tight fist and pull the fist up to our shoulders. If you want to add weights, you could add weights. It's up to you. That's optional. So feet are hip width apart, shoulders back and down, knees are soft. So when we inhale, I want you to straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees. Let's try it a little bit in reverse. Let's take the breath first. So it's inhale. Now exhale, pull up, and inhale, come down. Exhale, pull up, and inhale. That's 3. Exhale, pull up, and inhale. That's 4. Exhale, pull up, and inhale. 5 more. Exhale, pull up, and inhale. That's 6. Nice tight fists. Pull up and inhale, come down. Exhale, pull up and inhale, come down. Exhale, pull up and inhale. 1 more. Exhale, pull up and inhale, no more. Then inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale. Shake the body up a little bit. If you're using weights, set them off to the side and shake it up. Now we're going to do this next one is an overhead tricep extension after we do 3 heart opening breaths. Palms in front of the abdomen, and inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Yeah. And exhale, 2 more. Through the nose, we inhale and stretch. Yeah. And exhale, you feel your legs, your buttocks. Inhale and stretch through the thighs, the abdomen, and exhale. Okay, now, what is an overhead tricep extension? Well, you don't have to use any weight, just make a tight fist, or if you want to use a couple of weights, you can put those in your hands, or just 1 weight. We're going to bring it over the head. So we inhale, bring it up over the head, and exhale, drop it down behind the head, and the knees should be bent. We begin with an inhale, then exhale, push up, and inhale, come down. Exhale, push up, and inhale, that's 2. Exhale, push up, and inhale makes 3. Exhale, push up, and inhale, that's 4. Exhale, push up, and inhale, 5 more. Exhale, push up, and inhale, that's 6. Exhale, push up, and inhale, 3 more. Exhale, push up, and inhale, 2 more. Exhale, stretch, and inhale, 1 more. Exhale, push up, and inhale, no more. Then take an inhale, lift them up, and exhale, bring them in Bring your fist down and then just start shaking the body. If you have weights, put them off to the side and just kind of limber up, bobble the head and kick the legs out. That's it for the weights. Now I'm going to have you sit down for a minute and just relax to bring your heart rate down a little bit. So as you sit, I want you to sit up straight, because this is called active relaxation. So now sit up straight with the shoulders over the hips, the palms behind the knees, and look down to the earth. I want you to bring your mind's awareness into the body. So when you inhale, you're aware of the body expanding. When you exhale, you can feel the body completely and deeply relax, as if you're melting, dissolving into the earth. This is active relaxation, so you can just release any tension that might be in the body. So when you inhale, the body's expanding. When you exhale, the body's completely and deeply relaxing. So every time you exhale, you feel your body relaxing a little bit more. And this is how you actively relax the mind, by simply bringing your mind's awareness into the body. So everything about you becomes present with the breath. In fact, you become the breath. So when you're inhaling, you're completely aware of the body's expansion. When you exhale, you feel the body completely relaxing. When you're inhaling, you feel the abdomen and the chest expand. When you exhale, you just kind of relax and let everything go. So next time you exhale, feel the shoulders relax. Next time you exhale, feel the chest and the abdomen relax. You'll begin to feel a tingling inside your body. And this is every cell getting washed and rinsed, restoring you to your state of perfect health. Another way of expressing it is every cell is jumping up and down for joy. And that's what's tickling you, is the happiness of the cells in your body from all the extra nourishment they're getting from right now. We've done a lot of breathing and the exercises, and the oxygen is highly energized your entire system. It's flooded with oxygen, which is what the body loves. Now I invite you to open your eyes and let's clasp your hands in front of the abdomen. When we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to the chest. Roll them forward as we exhale, extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale into that stretch. Now when you inhale, slowly come on up. When you exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, stretch a little bit, and then exhale, come on down. All right. Now, while you're sitting here, let's see. We're going to do some simple chair exercises. And we're going to start by bringing our right knee up with our left arm at the same time. We're going to stretch down through the side. As we do that, we'll hold it for a count of 3, and then we'll bring them both down. And then we'll do the left side. We're going to do a set of 6, and then we'll do both legs at the same time. So start with the right side. We inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Okay, now let's do 5 more. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, stretch, and then exhale, come on down. That's 2. Right side, inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale over to the left side. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and then exhale. Okay, that's 3. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. We have 2 more to go. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, come on down. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale 1 more time. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale, other side. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. Now let's do both at the same time. Now, in order to bring the knees up at the same time, if you're too far back in the back of the chair will prevent you from pivoting on your behind. So you just scooch up a little bit, but not too far because you don't want to, you have to be careful. So, and you can hold on to the chair if you want to, because the key is to bring up the knees. But if you can do it without holding on, that's good too. Probably a little better if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Whatever you do is perfect in every way. So both at the same time, we inhale up, 1, 2, 3, and exhale slowly, bring it down. Again, inhale, stretch, and then exhale slowly. That's 2. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale slowly. Makes number 3. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale slowly. Number 4. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. That's 5 more. Inhale, give it a good stretch, and then exhale. That's 6. Okay, hold it here. Now, let's we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to bring our right foot up and we're going to point the toes forward and sit up straight and then extend the arm. You want to have keep the shoulder over the hip, but pull in the back. Okay, so you have the right mechanics going here. What we're doing, there's a muscle that wraps around your shoulder blade. We often get tightness and soreness or trigger points in that area. This helps massage it out and helps you relax you and gets a better flow of energy throughout the back area. So let's pull the toes back, put the palm on the shoulder, lift the elbow up as you pull the toes back. So you're getting a nice stretch through there, stretching through the side. Now let's do 5 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up, 4 to go. Push the toes forward, pull the toes back, elbow up, 3 more. Push the toes forward, pull the toes back, elbow up, last 2. Push the toes forward, pull the toes back, elbow up, 1 more. Push the toes forward, pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. Let's rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way. Again, sit up straight, pull out on the shoulder. So you're pulling on that muscle behind your back. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bring the foot down just for a moment. Take both hands and vigorously massage your thigh. Give it a good rubbing. And kind of push your palms with pressure into the thigh. So you're really putting pressure into the muscle. And you can lift your knee up and just take your fingers and dig underneath the thigh. Now, all around the knee, put your finger in every little nook and cranny that's all around the knee. So you're getting deep. So what you're doing as you affect these areas and put pressure, you bring blood into the area. And blood carries the nutrients that you need to restore yourself back to your state of perfect health. So, all right, now let's come down the front of the leg. So you push down the front and hinge at the hips so you're not curving the back. And then scrape up. Now let's do the sides, pushing down and scraping up. Now let's come to the back, push down and scraping up. Now just sweep the leg and smooth out the energy. When you come down, hinge at the hip, don't curve the back and come up. Now let's bring this leg up and shake it all about with our arms, legs, and fingers. Let's count together loudly from 10 backwards. We count loudly to breathe out the mouth and relieve any stress. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the other side the same way. Bring the left foot up, push the toes forward and stretch. And sit up straight, pull on the back. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Okay, 5 more. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 4 to go. Push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 3 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Last 2. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. 1 more time. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. Let's rotate the ankle and the shoulder 6 times each way, toes to the inside first. Remember, sit up straight and pull in the muscle that wraps around that back. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bring the foot down. Take both hands and vigorously massage your thigh. Dig your heels into your thigh. Now put your finger into every nook and cranny around the knee. Okay, so I hope everyone can see me here. Is speaker view. I can't really tell. Normally I can see myself in speaker view, but today I can't. I can see Julie, but not myself. Okay, now let's come down the front, hinge at the hip as you press down the shin and then scrape up the front. Now let's go to the sides, pushing down and scraping up. Now let's come from behind, push down and scrape up. And then just sweep the leg, smooth out the energy, lift the knee up. Okay, sweep down, hinge at the hip. Okay, now let's bring this left leg up and shake it all about. The arms, legs, and fingers. Let's count loudly from 10 backwards. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now let's bring both feet up at the same time. Bring both feet up, push the toes forward to stretch. Pull the toes back, elbows up. 5 more. Push the toes forward and stretch. Pull in the back. Pull the toes back, elbow up. It's a good stretch. 4 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbows up. 3 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbows up. Last 2. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbows up. 1 more. Push the toes forward. Pull the toes back, elbow up. Now come to the center. Let's rotate the ankles 6 times each way. Toes to the inside first. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the opposite way. 1, pull in the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now bring the feet down and vigorously massage your thighs at the same time. Lift up one knee at a time so you get underneath. And with pressure, you're pushing your palms into the meat of the thigh. And then take your fingers and dig those fingers into every little nook and cranny. So you're fully energizing the knee, squeeze the patella, the meniscus, all that good stuff that's around the knee. Now we're going to hinge at the hip and push down the shin with both fingers on each side. Yeah. And then pull up. Now let's go down the outside, pushing down and pulling up. Come to the inside, push down and pull up. Now let's come behind the legs, pushing down and pulling up. Now just sweep the legs, smooth out the energy. Hinge at the hips as you come down. Okay, now let's bring both legs up and shake them all about. The arms, legs, and fingers, counting loudly from 10 backwards. Ready, begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's sit up straight and just rest for a minute. Bring the shoulders over the hips, knees over the ankles, put the back of the palms behind the knees, and just let yourself catch your breath. So when you're inhaling, you're aware of the body expanding. When you exhale, you can feel the body completely and deeply relax as you connect with this wonderful positive energy that's in and around you. With every breath, you draw that energy into your body, and it goes into every cell, and it invigorates them, rejuvenates, refreshes, revitalizes. When you're exhaling, you're just releasing the stagnant energy, the stuff you don't need anymore. This is happening with every breath. In fact, just be the breath. So everything about you becomes the breath. So you're completely aware of the body expanding when we're inhaling. When you're exhaling, you can completely and deeply relax. Just let it go. So when you inhale, you can feel the abdomen and the chest expand. When you exhale, you relax everything, including the shoulders. Feel the chest relax, the abdomen relax. Just be mindful of your body reacting to the breath. Well, I think that did the trick. Now I invite you to open your eyes and clasp your hands in front of the abdomen. So when you inhale, bring the palms up to the chest. Roll them forward as you exhale, extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little bit more into that stretch. Now when you inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, stretch a little bit more, and then exhale, lower the palms to your lap. Take your right hand to the left knee as you inhale, reach around behind and exhale into a twist. Be careful of your bones if you have osteoporosis. And inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that twist. Now, when you inhale, come back around and exhale into position. 2 breaths. It's inhale and exhale into the twist. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little bit more deeply, and exhale, come on back to the center. All right, now, got a couple more things to do. And one is body tapping. Body tapping is a way to stimulate the energy through the body. And stimulating the body is very important because as you tap through the body and put a little pressure and just kind of stimulate that area, it brings blood into the area, and that's what helps you restore and it completes and improves your overall circulatory system, both vascular and energetically. So it's has a great effect. You might want to take your glasses off for a moment so that we can tap around our eyes. So let's start tapping the top of our head. So if you can't see too good, that's okay. I'll talk you through it. All around the top of the head and with the tips of your fingers, and tap so it's kind of smart. Yeah, it feels, you're really feeling it. Now come to the crown of the head, Start coming down the back of the head and right where the neck connects to the head bone, right in that area there. And then just draw your fingers behind the ears, onto the bony part, and then staying on the bony part right above the ears, and then come down to the temples, the temples. Now you want to come, as you're coming down to the temples, you want to do all around the forehead. Okay, come back over to the sides. I want you to come back to the temples and come on top of the ears, all around the ears. And then just pinch the ears all around. Pinching the ears is good. We never do this, and it's very good. Maybe when we shower, and that's about it, right? Okay, well, that's probably good enough sometimes. Okay, now let's go back to the temples and come to the eyebrows again, all around the eyebrows, outside corners of the eyes again, come down to the eye sockets, and then just come straight down below the nose on the upper level of the gum line, come up to the cheeks, and then back down, jump down to the lower level, and then come up, back, and then back down. Okay, good. Now all around the chin. Underneath the jaw, start coming up the jaw. You're going to come behind the jaw, below the ears. There's some soft tissue in that area. Tap there. Now I invite you to do scrunchy face and open face. And I also invite you to let Julie unmute you, so you can also make some sound with me. So we're going to do 3 of these. So I want Judy, are they ready to unmute now? Yeah.
It looked like it.
Okay, go ahead and unmute yourself if you want. It's optional, but even if whether you unmute or not, make a sound. All right. So you want to make a nice sound. All right. So make a nice tight fist and really scrunch the face really tight. Scrunch it up. It's good for your complexion. Makes you look really good because you get good color in your face. Now on the count of 3, we're going to stretch it out, and you can make a sound and stick your tongue out. Give it a good stretch. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job. Make it really tight. Scrunch it up. Oh, as tight as you can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. Give it a good scrunch. Really tight. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now close your eyes and just feel the tingling in your face for a moment. And let's continue the tappings. Right arm out, head down. Start tapping where the shoulder connects to the neck. And nice hard. Come on top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm. Start coming down that forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, the karate chop, lower wrist. Come up the forearm, elbow, tricep, armpit, armpit, armpit. Okay, and upper part of the chest. And I'll go to the other side. Head down, tap up right here. All right, now on top of the shoulder, okay, top of the bicep. Top of the forearm, start coming down the forearm to the wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist, start coming up the forearm to the elbow, Okay, tricep, 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 armpit, 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 upper part of the chest. Now, a great way to relieve stress is through the voice. And just really, the body's exhilarating if you just let yourself go and come into a nice laughter. So follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. Ready? Ha, ha, ha. Okay, let me go first. Ready? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, Christmas is gone, but anyway, ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 he, 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 Okay. Good job, everyone. All right, now come on down to the abdomen. Abdomen, abdomen, abdomen. Okay, now let's lean forward and give your kidneys a good smack. Now come on to the tailbone, tailbone, tailbone. Come on to the buttocks. I've been bad, but I like myself just the way I am. Come on down the back of the legs. Come up the front of the legs, or insides, insides, insides. Hips, hips, hips. Come on down the outside. Okay, all the way down to the insteps, insteps. Okay, now come up the front of the legs. When you get to the knees, hang out at the knees, all around the knees. Come up the thighs. Abdomen, 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 abdomen. And then just massage your abdomen.
As a result, you can't
kind of sweep your body a little bit.
Self-control, Dad.
Okay, now let's do 3 heart opening breaths. Palms in front of the abdomen and inhale, give it a nice big stretch. And exhale, 2 more of those. Now stretch all the way down through the legs. Inhale and stretch through the whole body. And exhale 1 more time. Inhale, give it a good stretch. And exhale. All right, everybody. Let's have a drink of water and let's sit down for a little bit. Enjoy.